Whether you're looking to detox, de-stress, or just take a break from the hustle and bustle of daily life, there's no better place to do it than at Boundaries, Davenport's newest wellness spa. And here to tell us more about it is Jen Furness, CEO of Boundaries, which is also this segment's sponsor. Jen, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Hey, so tell us more about your background and why you decided to open this wellness spa.
Yeah, so I've been an occupational therapist for 30 years, and just this last April in 2022, I really just woke up with a burden for our world today, which is there's just so much stress and anxiety going on, and thought, you know what? I need to dig around and find out what this is, and so I literally feel like it was a divine download that I needed to go ahead and move into this type of holistic wellness and really more proactive wellness. I was so used to seeing people coming into our clinics and things like that that are not well and always back and forth again, and so now Boundaries is just what is that kind of a manifestation of that. Awesome. And it's just been really exciting.
And it's not your traditional spa, so let's talk about what sets it apart.
Yeah, so typically a lot of people who are using this type of wellness are they coming in just for more of a service-based experience or service-based traditional type of treatments.
Sure.
And for us, we wanted it to be an experience that they really just could not forget. It's more of you need to stay a while and just kind of a cortisol dropping experience, and that's what we're looking for. So.
Yeah, I know when we walked in the door, I mean, immediately you felt a little bit more calm just by everything that you offer already.
Yes.
So who would benefit from the services that you offer?
Yeah, you know, we have athletes to really all ages. A lot of athletes start off now at 8 years old. So we're having lots of people who are coming in who are athletes, either, you know, junior high school age, all the way to people who are, I say elderly, but now I feel like I'm almost elderly. So elderly.
We both are, Jen.
All ages, right? All ages are coming in and benefiting from it. It's very benign, so it's not anything that's you know, going to be like super invasive, and so it's been pretty much a lot of different clients.
Yeah, let's talk about your membership model, because that does also set it apart as well. Can you run us through that? Yeah.
So before we opened, which it was quite the process of getting opened, we started off with a lot of campaigns to just get our founding members, where they would come in and decide and hear about what it's going to look like, the vision of it. And we started off, and now we have, we're 6 weeks in, we have about 60 members already.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and they get a certain number of visits every month, and they pay a certain monthly fee, and that's kind of our model versus getting a service and then walking out the door.
Yeah, and there are various levels of that as well, right?
Yeah, 3 different levels, silver, gold, and platinum. And most people are finding out now everyone has upgraded to platinum because they always run out of sessions before the end of their so they're really loving it. And the membership model to me is just kind of one of the ways to go so that you can experience everything.
Yeah, and 6 weeks and over 60 members already. And you have a cap on those, right? Yeah,
we're going to cap it at 120, and we'll have a waiting list after that. So we're hoping to reach that really quickly. So.
Yeah, and so when people go to this spa in particular, you have a sign out front that says it's a no technology zone. That's really important right now, right?
It really is. We're really trying to create that experience where we're dropping people's cortisol levels and those stress levels, and so we're hearing rings and dings all the time. We've gotten really, unfortunately, way over connected, and you know, it's something that we just need to be able to cut that out. We're not babysitting anyone. We still let them bring their phone in as long as it's on vibrate or off, preferably, just so that they can experience something where you can just completely disconnect and really experience wellness.
Yeah, I find that we're so connected, we're not connected at all. You should have a box like at the beginning, like drop it in and then you go.
There's an idea. We're going to take that down.
So you have some specials you wanted to share that you have right now for the holidays,
Yeah, for the holidays right now, honestly, the membership packages right now are 25% off, and then after the new year, we'll be taking those back to normal pricing. And then we also have body sculpting packages. Of course, right now, lots of ladies are looking for that. Those are also 25% off, and then day passes. Those are going like wildfire because if you have those really difficult to shop for people, or even some of the companies are coming in and buying those for their staff or executives. Very unique experience, and we promise to take really good care of them.
That's incredible. So where are you located? What's the best way for someone to get in touch with you?
Yeah, so the best way is probably going to boundarieswellness.com. You'll find all of our contact information there. Social media is really big. Lots of posts that are going out there right now. So Facebook and Instagram are both both Boundaries Wellness, and yeah, that's how it's easiest to get a hold of us.
And you were telling me before, this is the only spa of its kind in the Quad Cities.
Yeah, it is. And it's interesting. People walk in and they say, what are you doing in the Quad Cities? I said, we are everything in the Quad Cities. They all need it. And so proof of concept is here, and then we'll move into franchising mode.
Yeah, that's incredible. So did you visit one of these spas like in the past? Is that how you?
Yeah, so I actually, like I said, last April I had been familiar with it from the therapy background, but then when I started digging in and looking at all the tools that are available, modalities that are available, most of them are from Europe. And bringing those into the States and getting them here under one roof is the idea of making it very convenient for people, so they're not having to run around the state trying to find different things. So yeah.
Yeah, and you've been always someone that's really into wellness, and so why is this important for you to bring to the Quad Cities?
Yeah, you know, I think it's just, again, I want to answer God's call in my life, which is to be able to provide wellness for everyone, individuals that walk in, groups that walk in, that we want to provide something that is completely different, but also the hashtag that I come up with when we first had this divine download is healing the nation, and that's why I think starting in the Quad Cities is the heart of America, and then we're going to spread out and go all over North America.
I love that. Well, hey, Jen, thanks for inviting us out here to see this. It's been amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, this segment was sponsored by the Boundaries Mind Body Wellness. For more information, visit boundarieswellness.com. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.